This poem is called I Dig for Anubis Under the Rubble. In the stories I grew up with, Anubis holds the dead like something breakable. He knows how to guide a body back into the dark without hurting it further. When I was a child, I saw a dog trying to bury his friend, nose pushing small hills of dirt over a body that would not rise. No one taught him this, but he did it anyway. And it felt like witnessing a kind of kindness that we don't deserve. I think about that a lot. How animals know mercy without instruction, and how we, with our languages, our laws, our endless need to be right, forgot how to touch anything without breaking it. Across the sea, in a place where olive trees live longer than the people who tend them, families gather their dead with hands that tremble in ways I recognize too easily. There is no God there to guide them, no world willing to look long enough to understand what it sees. Just mothers memorizing faces for the last time, as dirt lifted again and again, as if grief might soften with repetition. Sometimes, I wonder what it means that a dog can honor the fallen more gently than nations built from marble. That instinct chooses compassion more cleanly than any policy ever written. That creatures without words still know how to stay beside a body we would rather not acknowledge. Maybe the gods turned away because we stopped trying to be human at all. Anubis, teach us again not how to bury the dead, but how to stop becoming their makers. Because if humanity is buried anywhere under the rubble, if God is buried anywhere under the rubble, perhaps a dog will find it first. Thank you. You have not felt safe since 1948. Since 1967, you are 28. So that means you have never felt safe. Your friend texts you, "How are you? How can I help?" You have not felt safe. They have not felt safe. No one deserves this. You don't know what to say. You choke down a word, write one down. A text you pour over time and time again, backspace one word, backspace another, you finally delete it. Erase another part of you. Someone asks you how it's going. You choke down a scream. You now carry your wounds on your sleeves, become the girl who makes things heavy. Low positive affect tolerance when people want light and breezy. You have buried so many screams, you are a walking graveyard of sound. It escapes out of you at the end of the day when all of the living have left you and your ghosts come out to play. You can always taste the ghost of a bullet. You can feel the whoosh of steel in your throat. Your shoulder blades can feel the lead pass right through. You pace and pace. When you sit, you turn your back on the doors. You don't want to see what's coming for you anymore. A classmate in New Zealand jokes that they should press the big red button to deal with the Middle East. Your tongue floats downstream away from you. Your throat makes an empty gurgling noise. Somewhere a man is lying face up, glassy-eyed, another prayer in another mosque, another headline, just another day. The newspapers barely register it. The silence reverberates in your chest. Your heartbeat resounds. A man from the US jokes over brunch about what to call someone like you. The word terrorist rings out, brandished by him to target you. Laughter has always been the best at buffing down all of genocide's rough edges. The sweetener they use in diet apartheid, you have started wondering which of your friends will shelter you if they start marching you to gas chambers, if they decide to embroider your body with a label. You hold your breath when people talk about anything remotely related. You've stopped being able to respond to some questions. You laugh and look away from people who love their jobs too much. If history has taught you anything, it's how swayable job descriptions can get. You have not felt safe since 1948, since 1967, since 9/11, since 2011, since 2013, since 2015, since 2019, since 2020. Since the day that two Palestinian boys stumbled in your parents' clinic on one sweet day of reprieve, clutching their mum like she would disappear the way their dad did. Dust descended into rubble. Loose limbs trailing from sleeves, hollow wounds of boys, blank eyes older than they should be. When they go home, you never hear back. You're scared to ask, your parents scared to tell. You push down the question, you choke down yet another scream. Lose yourself in another book, another daydream. You have pushed down so much. You have watched so many of your dreams rip apart at the seams. You've stopped offering them up to the universe to not tempt fate. She seems to have been well and truly tempted enough so far. So you learn again to plaster a laugh on your throat, to pretend, to deflect, to ease, to appease. You haven't felt safe. They haven't felt safe. You're scared that you'll never feel safe, that they'll never feel safe. Finally, you are forced to admit your body long ago stopped being a body. It's a library for shelved screams, an oven of charred dreams, a grave with a tombstone emblazoned. Here lies your lost and once cherished sense of safety. So this is about how you can live with grief and hopefully. So this is called Some Days. Some days, I'm a bundle of joy. All iridescent soap bubbles and glowing edges, the bubbles rising to the top and popping into tinkles on the wind. My laughter, a popped soap bubble splash. Other days, I am a sack of grief. All shards of glass, cutting myself on my own feelings. Blades of glass, razor sharp. Paper cut central, death by 1,000 cuts. Some days, I am a bag of mood. All heavy pebbles and dark smooth stones, sitting at the bottom of the river, unmoving, lumpy, and cold. But most days, I am all of those things. And the stones, the blades of grass, and the bubbles jostle together without anything popping or breaking. That is to say, if the bubbles can make it through the grass and the stones, then I hope that we can too. Thank you.